Thank you, Georgia. I am so happy to be with you today. It's kind of a homecoming for me because I used to live right here in Atlanta. In fact, I attended Emory University. Yeah. I appreciate your response to that NRA ad Chris ran to introduce me. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I bring a different voice and face to the NRA and to defending our freedom. And I'm proud to call the National Rifle Association one of the greatest civil rights organizations in the history of the world. Think about it. The NRA is like America, or at least it's like America is supposed to be. No matter the color of your skin, no matter where you come from, no matter your economic status or your education level, whether you're Black or white, or young or old, or a man or a woman, if you're a law-abiding citizen of this country, you have a constitutional right to your Second Amendment and a God-given freedom to protect yourself and your family, period. The NRA fights for your right and mine, and I'm proud to fight with them. But I have to admit that my journey to the fight has been long and evolving. You see, I voted for Barack Obama twice. Now, don't boo yet. I now know I was wrong. Sometimes we have to learn through our mistakes. Obama was my mistake, my disappointment. He did nothing for my country, nothing for my community, and nothing for my future. But you know who has? People like Maj Toure, founder of Black Guns Matter, who is going to every major inner city in America and teaching those who need it most about gun safety and their Second Amendment rights. Or firearms instructor Marshall Tigner of Atlanta, who is well on her way to the goal of teaching 2,500 Black women how to shoot by the end of the year. A Black woman and a veteran herself. These are two proud NRA members and are people impacting real change in my community. Let me tell you, after Obama's failure, there was no way I was going to make the same mistake again and vote for Hillary. I walked into that voting booth. I proudly cast my ballot for Donald J. Trump, and I'm proud to call him my president. Now, I don't get those people who say Trump is not their president. They have a right to their First Amendment, but they don't have a right to use their freedom to deny my freedom. They don't have a right to call me Uncle Tom, or worse names I'll never repeat. When I moved to graduate school at the University of Texas at Dallas, I became an activist in the fight to allow students with legal permits to carry firearms on campus. For me, the issue was simple. Law-abiding students should have the same rights on campus as they do off campus. Of course, not everyone saw that purity of that logic. Guess who opposed our Texas bill the most? You guessed it. The professors and administrators. The liberal leftist educators of our young people. Wait until you hear their argument against us. And I'm quoting them directly. African Americans are disproportionately affected by the saturation of our society by firearms. We demand that firearms be banned in all spaces occupied by Black people on our campus. Same reaction I had. They actually tried to use a racial argument. What a disgrace. I told them I wasn't worried about the racial ideology of someone who has been trained, tested, and background checked to obtain a license to carry. No, my worry was all about the racial ideology of violent criminals and lunatic professors and policymakers who would render me defenseless. They even tried to tell me that I had no right to shoot a rapist. That if I carried a gun, I'd more likely hurt myself with it. That I'd be overpowered by a man. They don't get it. I'm not overpowered. I am empowered. And that's why I started a pro-campus carry student organization for college women with the same name, Empowered. The anti-gun left talks about feminism, but fails to acknowledge that real feminism is about female empowerment. And what better way to empower myself than to take my safety into my own hands? That's the real gift of our Second Amendment freedom. Personal empowerment for my own survival, my own life. We finally got that bill passed last year in Texas. And students in that state, especially women, can walk across campus and feel safer whether they're carrying a gun or not. The right to carry helps protect everyone, the armed and unarmed alike. If the bad guys can't tell the wolves from the sheep, the whole flock is more protected. And believe me, don't let my looks fool you. I am a wolf, armed and fabulous. Now, I know that Georgia legislator is considering a campus carry bill this year. That bill should be adopted. And Governor Deal, you should sign it. And the US Congress should enact the national right to carry, so Americans have the freedom to protect themselves everywhere they are. My name is Antonia Okafor. I am a strong, determined Black woman. I am the daughter of immigrants, a proud citizen of this great country. As a born-again Christian, I value the right to life, and I treasure my right to defend my own life. I am proud to be here today, proud to be counted among you. I'm proud of my president, proud of my National Rifle Association, and proud to stand and fight to defend our great freedom. Thank you.